Good. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Mobius Y here. Time of recording this Tuesday, February 15th. Excuse me. Hope everybody's week is going okay. And yeah, let's get the show on the road. Load up our Remenant Desployers. Those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy the video, do give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below how you think this particular playthrough is going. And if you want to stay up to date on my Stellaris Console Edition content, or just my live stream stuff in general, hit that red subscribe button and click the bell icon so you are notified whenever a new video goes public. You'll also find some links down in the description below that I'd like you to check out. You'll find one inviting you to the official Stellaris Discord, where you can become part of the greater Stellaris community. And there's also links to my own personal stuff, such as my Twitch channel, which I streamed this off of, my Twitter feed, and my own personal Discord for fans of my content to freely join. Alright, let's get going here. Okay. What are we doing now? I forget what we did last time. So I'm just getting situated. Big chunky glass of water for tonight. Congrats on the 1,000 videos. It's not like I really did anything crazy to get to that much. I just uploaded a lot of bullshit. That's all it came to. I almost didn't, I'll be honest, the memes that I was putting out over the last little bit, I've actually been kind of sitting on those for quite some time. I was procrastinating a lot, actually making them and uploading them, so I've had the ideas in my head since like summer last year. In particular when I was streaming Mass Effect Legendary Edition, pretty much. Let's see here. I got a big sneeze coming. Entertaining bullshit. If you say so, I appreciate it nonetheless, Fireforge. Hope you're doing good tonight, man. Thanks for coming by. Let's just unpause the game. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Keel Hall. We are... Oh, creating another residential arcology because our housing is getting kind of, sort of, not really low. Which I guess is fine. Let's see. Planet Modifiers. Okay, we did make a deal with the crime lords. Good. Do we want to make Ruger Colony a tech world? Or sorry, an Ecumenopolis, or do we keep it a tech world? Because it's pretty good as a tech world.
Complete.
We can throw some certain refineries on it if we need them. I don't know. Okay, we got our trade stations all fully upgraded. Very good. We're going to need some more... What about this station here in Azale? This has got to be a bastion. Oh yeah, and it has hangar bays. Good, okay, so... Now, what I tend to do with setting up my trade stations and bastions for trade protection, I set up, like... Obviously, I set up functional bastions with frickin' gun batteries in... you know, the choke points and all that stuff. But I do also set up the occasional bastion in another choke point. Sometimes, like here in the Ashaik system, this would actually be a good spot for another bastion, because this Ashaik system is actually another choke point. It connects to both Mosquida and the Chibaran Maelstrom, and if anybody was coming in from Voltamar, they'd have to go to Chibaran Maelstrom and then to Ashaik. Or if they came all the way from Jinkath, they'd have to scooch all the way over here and get to Ashaik. So that would actually be a good location for a bastion starbase to, you know, slow down advancing enemy forces. But the same could be said here for Suyo, because this entire section in the eastern portion of our territory, again, gets funneled into just this one system from both Bera and Dagantu. And we could upgrade this starbase. What's our starbase capacity? 12. So yeah, we could totally upgrade this starbase into another bastion, and that would be good for like slowing down enemy attacks, or even preventing really weak enemy attacks. It's very unlikely that that even a fully upgraded starbase will stop more than like the tiniest of fleets anyways, especially in the late game. But not only that, now and then I also put down additional bastions here and there, like what I did for Azale. Sometimes I just stick them down in pseudo like actual choke point systems, like here in Othriga as well. But instead of gun batteries, I just do hangar bays, because, you know, they'll still defend the system, but they'll also drastically increase trade protection in surrounding systems. So Ajale currently extends its trade protection 1, 2, 3, way over here 4, 5, 6, all the way to Acheron, like literally the edge of our territory. And so its trade protection goes all the way that way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It goes all the way to Mendok, the P whatever singularity. Pretty much goes to Till and all this area down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Goes all the way to Ruckbat pretty much, and it also goes to Afris, Suyo, Bera, Ashaik, Voltamar. Oh, not Voltamar. Sorry, Chabar and Maelstrom and like surrounding systems. So it doesn't quite go as far as I was hoping it would, but like it covers a really good portion. A really good portion of our territory with, excuse me, with additional trade value, because just your choke point star bases will not be enough. Not at all, especially if you have a lot of trade value flowing through certain systems on their trade routes. For example, going through here, like we have enough trade protection on just about every excuse me, Jesus. Every trade route in our territory. I don't know what's going on, but it's like I have a little piece of like some kind of Italian seasoning stuck on the roof of my mouth, like in the back of my tongue. It's making me choke a little bit. So along here we have a max piracy of losing 0.76 trade value, but our trade protection is 186, which is like really, really high. Because trade value is greater than piracy suppression, current piracy will grow to its maximum value in 1,125 days. So that's a really long time. That's several years. We're looking at, what's that? That's about 3 years. 1080. So more than 3 years, then it'll hit max piracy, and which guarantees that up to 186 trade is protected from piracy. So like we shouldn't have to worry about pirates popping up in this system or along this trade route even. So we should be okay with that. Where else? Are there any more piracy symbols sitting anywhere? Well, here in this system here, max piracy. Ooh, that's a lot. But it has a 240. Piracy has reached its maximum value. That's fine. But we've got 240 trade protection, so that's fine. We're okay. So the base protection along our trade routes right now is 12. We get that from certain technologies and traditions. A nearby starbase, the Jinkaf starbase, adds trade protection along this trade route, so it's clearly a bastion. Ajale, as I mentioned earlier, adds trade protection. It's adding 84 along this trade route in this system. The nearby Othriga starbase, is adding another 36. And we've got 54 coming from the bastion in Voltamar as well. So we have like more than enough trade protection. We're still losing some trade value to piracy, but not a hell of a lot. We should not have to worry about pirates spawning along these trade routes. Keyword shouldn't. Never bothered with trade protection and piracy. Well, it's not... Having some piracy is not going to make or break the game. What will cause you problems is if you have a shitload of piracy and pirates keep spawning. That is where the issues will start to amount. But if you have a good amount of trade protection, as we do, and the piracy does cap out at a fairly low value, then you really shouldn't worry about too much. Too much negative stuff happening, so... Why did I drop an energy grid? I feel kind of dumb for doing that now. I don't think I should have put down any of these things, like an energy nexus. Playing some Phoenix Point.
Of influence
yeah, I've heard that's good. I've been told I should play that if I liked XCOM, which I did. Okay, Ruckbat Fortress is now colonized, so we are going to go ahead. I love how we have 3 building slots available right off the hop on our habitats. I think that's fucking awesome. Okay, start with that, and then we're going to use leisure districts because this is a fortress station. We'll slap down a habitation district as well. What else can we use? Probably, well, we could probably start with like a single chemical plant. Or should we just get a stronghold? No, let's get a chemical plant. Here we go. But I make a shit ton of hangar bastions. Well, if you do that, then you're fine. You will have nothing to worry about. Yo Dizzle was successfully prospected, revealing a new rushing waterfalls, which gave us +2 generator districts. Okay. This is only a size 15 world, and we've already dedicated to minerals, so... Whirlwind missiles. Cool. Wait. I need to avoid synthetics because we cannot give AI citizen rights. Am I correct? Servitude. Yeah, we can't. Okay, that's fine. So never getting synthetics. That's kind of sucky, but that's okay. We'll live with it. Extraction patterns. Ancient Gamer, what's up, buddy? Wipe out all life in the universe, Xeno scum. Yeah, no kidding. Oops, hang on. Christ, like, we're already experiencing job problems here. We need 4 more buildings. Sorry, 4 more pops before we get another building slot. Yikes. What's happening? I think something major just happened. Oh, maybe not. Thought the game, like, big time paused because a big thing was happening, like a machine uprising or some crap. Okay. Still have an unemployed specialist for some reason. We're not doing that great on science. Alloys are definitely picking up. Okay. Okay, I missed Monday. Did you play Mass Effect? What? Mass Effect? No. You mean when I streamed? I streamed No Man's Sky, buddy. As usual. Resource revealed on Acheron Fortress. Okay. What did that do? Planet modifiers, planet features, nothing. It did practically nothing. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and lock out a culture worker and an entertainer. And we'll lock out all the clerks for now. He played your mom. Dude, I'm not even... never mind. I like how it's just planetary feature, dark matter +1. That's it. Seems legit. Alright, let's up this to 5. There we go, selling more dark matter. Bro accidentally ordered chocolate protein? Ugh. Then why was there a new Mass Effect video dropped, or is YouTube total screwed up? Because that's how I timed it?
Construction complete.
Let's see here. What do we got? These are the addition. These must be the choke point bastions. Acheron, yep, and then Voltamar, yep, that's a big choke point bastion. All right, cool. I think you missed a very important thing, which was... What did I miss? I think we have more than enough resources. We could go ahead and build Gateway. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Semper Buffo, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Gateway construction site, here we go. Okay. Do we have a megastructure? I think we're building a mega shipyard, are we not? Let's see. Oh, Ruined Strategic Coordination Center. Ah! We could save up enough alloys for that. What other megastructures do we have? We have Ruined Strategic, L-Gates, and Gateway. Okay. That's kind of anticlimactic. I thought we were actually building I thought we were actually building a megastructure, but let's save up 15,000 alloys and then repair that ruined sentry array. Then we can get galactic wonders, finally, and get a couple additional cool things. Like, you know, the matter decompressor, the ring world. Now, the real question is, where the fuck are we going to put our matter decompressor? Probably in Urakanon's Maw. Oh man, all of the black holes that we have in our territory are sources of dark matter, so it's... yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know about a matter decompressor. We could probably use a Dyson sphere sooner. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, I'm a philosopher. Thank you, my dear chinchilla. Okay. Let's see here. Baltimore. Why do I have a construction ship in here? Oh, probably just to build stuff. We built all the stations in our territory, right? I think we did. Alright, we're cool. Habitation, leisure, and 2 trade districts. Okay, so... habitation, leisure... let's do the leisure and 2 trade districts. Alright, there we go. Go plants, and then we're going to slap down a stronghold. What else do we got? Scientist, motile organ. Oh, that's too bad. What else? These bastions are ready for some upgrades. Okay, target uplink computer. And this one. Throw down the stuff. Oops, not a black hole observatory, you dingaling. There we go. Target uplink computer. Not bad. Bro, a little dark matter or thousands of minerals. I mean, the little bit of dark matter is really just turning into more energy credits, but So I'm not... and it's not like we're hurting for minerals. We're getting 810 per day. Excuse me, per day. Per month, so, like, we're fine. I'm not in a hurry to get that. Archaeological site discovered. Never forget. Over there in the Hauer system. Alright.
Special project
let's
complete.
Go. Whoa, what the f... okay, I guess we breached into the shroud. Okay, reach into the shroud. Low pro... there's a presence. Perhaps we should leave. Attempted to communicate. Alright. We have met spirits before, but there's something else. Let's see what happens. Ah... sweet! Scientist motile organ 41 dies. Awesome. Well, that sucked. Oh well. Let's throw this guy in there. And get a couple more scientists, because we need some. To explore the galaxy. Military theory guy, I guess. What about this science ship? You need a thing. There we go. Okay, and one more... oops. One more scientist. Let's get an archaeologist just for the hell of it. Sure. And go explore. Plan for the future? I don't know. Personally, minerals have always been a problem for my tall empire. I never have an issue with minerals. I tend to prioritize minerals a little too much until, like, way later in the game. Jinkath Fortress. Alright, here we go. Let's slap down a couple more things. Robot assembly plant. Chemical plant. And a stronghold. And then we'll do a habitation district, leisure district, and 2 trade districts. There we go. Now, the real question is, can we upgrade any of our stations? Our Lowell Science Station is fully upgraded. It has 14 more... housing available. Oh my god.
Construction.
So we'll just leave all those jobs open. Hang on. Trying to multitask here. Alright. I do like how the little Twitch streaming box is magically, like, smaller. I guess there was a little update. But it's significantly smaller than it used to be. Which is kind of nice. Okay. So we're okay here. Earlicious, what are we looking at? Let's go ahead and for that guy in farming. 13 food per month just from that single farmer. That's not bad. Let's see what else. Mine. Do I have any other worlds with like that's a tech world, okay. Generator world, I guess I'm doing science on that one too. That's consumer goods. This one is nothing yet. Damn, I have a lot of colonies that are just not developed. I guess that's fair because it's only 100 years in. Okay, so what am I going to do on mine? Could probably just slap down more alloys. You can never go wrong with more alloys, right? That's alloys or science? Alloys or science? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Why is my microphone behaving so stupidly? I don't mind managing 60 plus worlds, it's just that things come to a net loss at some point. I start to lose energy credits at the cost of a couple more rare resources, which I need to manage my large-ass empire, which means I need more money for my economy, so I have to divert more pops to that, etc., etc. I never really have that issue. If nothing else, you can always construct more habitats and just make them like trade habitats or something goofy. Okay, fleet management procedures. Got 10,000 alloys. Alright. Did we do the Colossus project? I can't remember. I don't think we did. Maybe we should do that. Huh. But we can't get the... Oh, that's for the Juggernaut, too. Let's go ahead and do some Titan and Colossal assembly yards. And we'll do the same over here. Titan and Colossal assembly yards. That used up a fair chunk of our alloys. Fortunate. Okay, let's go ahead and sell some minerals. What's... Okay, there we go. That took a second. Holy shit. Peace offer. Okay. I hope the Velet Republic was able to beat the crap out of these guys a little bit. The Dyson Sphere can't hold up like 30 100k fleets. What? Are you talking about like fleets that have maximum fleet command limit? Because that is also very dependent on your naval capacity. Okay, and let's see what else we can grab. Ooh, assembly algorithms. We still don't have those done. Crazy. I've always found that building a Dyson Sphere allows me to construct at least another half dozen more fleets at full command limit. Provided that I'm not going... Oh. Hello. We have received accounts of unusual behavior exhibited by robotic units on IDK lol. At unpredictable intervals, a number of our planet-side robots will cease all assigned functions and begin moving to a seemingly randomly determined location in complete synchronicity, timed down to the millisecond. During these bizarre congregations, the affected robots do not appear to engage in any observable form of communication or data transfer. They just stand there, completely still, staring. Investigation has been unable to determine a reason behind this recent phenomenon. The duration for which the robots remain in this trance-like state before resuming normal functions varies, as does their time of triggering and destination. No logical correlation or causation has been found, and our population is understandably distressed by these eerie gatherings. As long as they don't cause trouble. Let's go ahead and scrap them. Production quota surpluses. Several of our mechanized consumer goods manufactories have experienced a recent boom in production efficiency, citing an unanticipated rise in precision and effectivity effectivity, okay, among our factory machinery. Administration reports these benefits will be felt as lowered goods prices for our populace. Okay, plus 5% resources from jobs for the next 10 years. That's not bad. Where do we find that? There it is. Production quota surpluses. Dope. Battleships themselves are just expensive to have. I didn't say pure battleships. I said full fleet command fleets. Big difference. Verrilicious generator worlds. I'm not going to do anything in that building slot, am I? Because I'm just going to be like, I don't know what to do. Let's get a fortress. Rockbat Fortress. Okay, you know what? Let's put the stronghold at the top. Okay, and we have the roboticist job filled. All right, cool. Derp, derp, derp in the Siet system. What was I doing here again? I have no idea. Scum and villainy on Keel Hall. Wait, what? Okay. Whatever.
Anomaly found.
An anomaly has been found. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and research it. It's going to take a long-ass time, but I don't care. What? Alright. Whatever. Whatevs. We're fine. We formed a deal with the crime lords for more stability. Holy shit, we're actually at 100% stability. That's awesome. So, right, okay, I just want to go over something really quickly. So right now, we have plus 20% resources from jobs, because this is an Ecumenopolis. We have anything from former relic world? No. Planet modifiers. Art monument. Mastery of nature. Nope, nothing there. We have this, where'd it go? Production quota surpluses for the next while. So that's another plus 5% resources from jobs, so 25% total. Is there anything else in here? It has solar power, shared election. No, I don't think so. Mining station evasion, research speed computing, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't think so. Excuse me. Okay. And not only do we have that, but we also have high stability at 100%. And remember, for every point of stability above 50 that you have on a planet, you get 0.6% additional trade value and resources from jobs being produced on that planet. So at 100% stability, that gives you a 30% bonus of trade value and 30% bonus of resources from jobs. So on our little Ecumenopolis alone, we have a 55% bonus production from jobs right now. Our metallurgists are each producing 6.3 alloys per month. That's pretty good. Let's see. Contingency? I don't think so, no. We would have heard about the ghost signal by now. I think this is a machine uprising, or prelude to it. Do you know how devastated I was when I found out that you can only build one Dyson sphere? I became really interested in gigastructural engineering. Look, I only use battleships. I'm not a spam Corvette guy. I didn't say spam Corvettes either, but you can use destroyers and cruisers. They have their uses. Destroyers I've actually found are kind of handy to use against AI empires that are using a lot of Corvettes against you, because destroyers have four small slots. Cruisers don't get a lot of small slots unless you if you do like the guided bow and the missile bow and stern core. Excuse me. So just a quick look here. So yeah, you can get a cruiser with 2 small slots on the front, like so. Another 2 small slots on the front, like so. And 2 more in the back. So you can get 6 small slots, but then you also have 3 guided slots, which ain't really all that great. But this could still be absolutely brutal for eviscerating enemy corvettes. And even destroyers, quite possibly. With all these small weapons. However, your battleships, not so much. Your battleships have a tough time getting small weapon slots. You can get 2 on the front with the broadside bow. You can get 2 in the core with a carrier core, of all things. And that's it. So you get 4 on a battleship. And a battleship is significantly more expensive than a destroyer. Oops, hang on. Sorry. A battleship is significantly more expensive than a destroyer by a long shot, but a destroyer has the same number of small slots. The medium slot is kind of nice to give you an additional range and first strike capabilities against, an enemy fleet that is predominantly corvettes. So, like, you could go that route, or you could even throw on the artillery bow, so that you only have 2 small slots, which will still be acceptable, but this way you're able to throw on either a neutron launcher, which you probably will want to, or a kinetic artillery to give you some really, really major long-range alpha strikes, with the neutron launchers and kinetic artillery having huge range. Neutron launchers having the higher range. You still have 2 small slots that you can throw on things like autocannons or lasers to shoot up the small, nimble corvettes and stuff like that. It'll be less effective at that, but this would still be kind of effective at dealing with, like I've got this set up here. This is more of a general purpose kind of destroyer. You got the artillery bow so that they can still lob neutron launchers from a bajillion miles away, like with battleships that they are paired up with, for example. But if corvettes actually swarm in, then they've got 2 autocannons to start shredding them. So, yeah, but 10 100k fleets with a couple Titans don't exactly get challenged often. Okay, so what's the problem? They also don't really catch enemy fleets very much, I wager. AI like using corvettes. They used corvettes and destroyers. It's very rare you'll see a fleet where they don't have corvettes and or destroyers. And it's pretty unlikely that fleets of battle, like a full fleet of battleships with a Titan, will catch them or intercept them. Corvettes are really good for intercepting enemy fleets. And if not outright destroying them, then severely slowing them down. Corvettes are pretty goddamn good for that. Destroyers are pretty decent for that as well, because they're actually also pretty fast. They're also more likely to survive because destroyers have a higher combat disengage chance. So if they do catch an enemy that they were only supposed to slow down, and they will not defeat, you're less likely to lose more ships with a fleet of intercepting destroyers, because they will, like I said, intercept the enemy fleet and just, buy you time to get a bigger, badder fleet over there to destroy them, like, your aforementioned battleship fleet, for example. Just go ahead and do a research lab here. I think we agreed alloys. Jump drives. Oh god, my balls, they burn. That's good to know. And you also don't always use jump drives all the time, every time. Unless the endgame crisis has already showed up, then yeah, by all means, use those jump drives. But I know I don't always get jump drives because it's like, you know what, I don't feel like increasing the odds, like drastically increasing the odds of getting the unbidden, so motherfucker repealed Tianqi pest control. He declared that an emergency measure. And we passed enable council veto power. Okay. Repeal. Velvet Republic has called their council veto and failed the resolution. Repeal Tianqi pest control. I don't like you. Now they want to try to repeal cooperative research channels. Why? It's helping you.
Secured.
I don't know what these guys are doing. They're being really dumb. Let's get interstellar expansion again. I forgot there was peppermint oil. Nice. I always use jump drives. Never get the unbidden. Well, there's more. It's more than just, get jump drives, unbidden will show up. It's way more than that. If you are using I mean, if there's synthetics and stuff like that in the galaxy, and if there's autonomous, actually, I don't think that has anything to do with the dissension combat computers. I don't think it increases the likelihood of the contingency appearing. Anyways, you get the gist of it. Grabbing jump drives is not a guarantee that the unbidden will spawn. You know, it's but there's instances where it's like, you know what, I don't want to face the unbidden this time, so I actually don't get jump drives. Not until the endgame crisis actually shows up. Okay, we got a fortress being constructed to add an FTL inhibitor. I'm going to lock out these clerk jobs. Lock out this culture worker job. I'd like a chemist and entertainers first. Rough bat fortress. Okay, same thing here. Lock out culture worker. Lock out the clerks. I want my robots filling those soldier jobs for now. Get a fortress. And then we can worry about upgrading all these habitats. Upgrade that one. Oh shit, we had 15k for the sentry array. Shit, I just messed that up. Now let's wait for the month to roll over. Perfect, 15k. Now let's go ahead and repair Strategic Coordination Center. Alright, fuck off, stupid Carabineers. I don't care what you got. And I don't care that I missed what you were offering, because I don't want it. Alright, let's check out our edicts. Do we have Architectural Renaissance is already active. Cool. Living metal mega construction up next. We still have an okay amount of living metal, but we have an income of living metal, so perfect. This thing will be done in 1900 days. That's pretty dope. For the single one-time cost of 15,000 alloys, we're going to get a sentry array to see everything. We will be able to see what exactly it is that Emperor Badger does on his computer in his free time. I'm a little bit scared to find out. Alright, 2 unemployed. Why do we have 2 unemployed rulers on Yo Dizzle? Should probably drop a galactic stock exchange or something. Okay, now here we have an unemployed specialist still for some weird reason. Okay. You don't want to see that. Probably not. Okay, can we upgrade this? Habitato. Let's go ahead and sell a bunch of minerals. Anyways, yeah, like I was saying earlier, I never have a problem with minerals. I tend to have like a huge surplus of minerals. Partially because I don't set up automatic trading and whatnot. And sometimes I just like the amount of increased, the amount that I'm increasing my minerals production is just outpacing how quickly I can increase my alloys production. That happens a lot too. So oftentimes I wind up having like plus 15, like if I play a really long game and I just don't start a new one for a bajillion years, sometimes you can see me getting like, I don't know, I'll just throw a number out there, like 15,000 minerals per month or something ridiculous, you know? But that's after playing this in the same save file for a very long time. Like 300 years into the game or something. We got a fortress. Oh, hello. Would like to donate. Okay. Singularity Fortress. It already has a fortress. Good. Jinkath Fortress does not have one. Acheron Fortress does. I like it. Okay, that's a start. That's a start. What's this? The Saigon Order, hey? We would not want to drag your thingy-mabobber. Let's check out what they've got. Saigon Order has superior fleet power and technology level. Interesting. I think we are in a research agreement with them. Yes. So like they're like totally getting buddy-buddy with our friends as well, the Velet Republic. So let's make friends with those guys too. Can we form a federation? No. War philosophy allows wars of aggression, so that's a problem for one. What about the Velet Republic? We probably cannot. No. Relative power of empires, hegemonic imperialists. That's the attitude of these guys. Fanatic, xenophobe, and militarist hegemonic imperialists. They're less likely to form a federation because they're like, no, we don't want to be allies. We want to be your superiors. Big difference. Duh. Okay, last building slot here. I'm going to do an admin park. We'll get the bureaucrats off of that. And that will probably be the last time, aside from like a fortress, or sorry, a habitat. Fortress. A habitat sometime down the road with more bureaucratic centers, which I don't think I'll be doing anytime soon. As some advice, never put anything that has peppermint oil on your genitals. What made you think that that was a good idea to begin with? Okay, ooh, hello. While it cannot be denied that the intoxicating effects of Derp's atmosphere are enjoyable and even helpful in some cases, there is pressure from the more conservative parts of the Remenant Desployers to crack down on the possibly addictive gases. I don't care. Let's leave Derp as it is. I kind of want to see where this goes. Something in the air of this planet seems to put people in the mood to reproduce. I like the additional pop growth, speed, and habitability, so that's always nice. The atmospheric hallucinogen, the increased happiness. Physics research ain't all that bad. It's nothing to write home about, not really. What the hell were we going to do on this planet? I don't remember. Can we do some planetary prospecting? Yes, we can. Let's do that. And we'll see what happens. Should have just used rubbing alcohol. Better yet, use depilatory cream. Get a burning sensation and a lack of hair. Woo! Planet Modifiers. AI failure. A lab AI involved in societal research has suffered terminal hardware damage and is being replaced. When did that happen? Okay, whatever. I don't want to feel what frozen balls feel like. Your balls will never freeze, man. As a geneticist, surely you understand some basic biology. Alright, gonna have a little nerdy talk here with you. Your body works really fucking hard to regulate the temperature of your nuts. Okay? If it's a little chilly, they will stay warm. Keep jumping around looking at, like, how can we make improvements? What are we lacking? What do we need? You know what we need is more planets, more habitats. More! More! I'm like Adam Driver playing Kylo Ren.
Construction.
Right now. More! More! Size 11 Tomb World, size 10 Savannah World, size 12 Tropical World. Size 10 Tropical World. Let's take a look at the expansion planner really quick here. Check out the distance. Okay. Do any of these have a decent spread of districts? It doesn't look like it. Size 13 Desert World. Way the fuck over there. Holy crap. Yeah, there's hardly planets that are left and, like, available to be colonized. Where's this planet?
Technology secured.
Oh, it's in the same damn system. Interstellar expansion. Let's go ahead and get fleet management procedures again, shall we? As Richard Pryor said when he was on fire, save the balls! Yeah. If you are ever hot, douse yourself in rubbing alcohol. You'll be very not warm anymore. not just go all the way and fucking jump in a vat of liquid nitrogen? That seems like a good idea. I'm not prioritizing clerks. Fuck off. Jeez. Gross. Who wants clerks? Goofball. I wonder if these are unemployed robots. They are. Okay, so cancel that alloy megaforge construction, I guess. And we'll add another city district. Not that the housing is a problem. That only works on burns, basic first aid. Yeah, we had that. Like even behind the counter at McDick's. This is a very long time ago. I was still a teenager, but I worked at a McDonald's for I want to say about 10 months. It was nice making some extra side cash, strictly for myself during that time. But god damn, it was tiring because I was doing so much extracurricular shit at the time. What was I doing? I was in cadets. I was working part-time. I was doing fucking karate. I was taking piano lessons all at the same fucking time. So, like, I was fucking tired after that year. I just didn't want to do a bunch of that stuff anymore. I quit cadets after 1 year because my buddy who got me into it was leaving. I was kind of choked. Oh shit! What did we get? Black soil. More max agriculture districts. Okay. What do we got here? Computational overclocking. Our scientists report a recent unexpected rise in CPU clock cycles in several of our research-dedicated supercomputer clusters. Oddly enough, initial attempts at reducing clock frequency in affected units have proven unsuccessful. It has been posited that the spike in computational power could be used to improve our research capabilities. However, this would also necessitate a modest increase to CPU energy requirements. Cannot risk a hardware malfunction? We should take advantage of this. Let's get a plus 5% bonus to research speed. We can lose 500 energy. We make that back in like 2 months. Who cares? Alright, so unfortunately this is going to wind up being a little bit more of an agro world again. Look at all these sweet, sweet agriculture districts we can get. Alright, we only have 2 pops. Let's go ahead and build a bunch. Start with a agriculture district, and then we'll have a city district up here eventually. Evaporation. Anyways, yeah, so behind the counter at McDick's, for the people working like on the grills and stuff like that, there actually was a little can of some kind of compressed... What the hell was it? I don't remember, but it came out... It would have just been compressed air, but it was specifically for like grease burns, and it was very effective because I did burn my hand one day. And we just grabbed that shit and went on it a couple times, and then 10 minutes later did it again. And man, that made it feel so much better, like immediately. And I was like, oh, that's not so bad. This song sounds like it came from Batman. Yeah, it is a little bit of a darker tone. Hang on, why? My game is, like, freezing. Hello? What's going on, game? There we go. Okay. L cluster access. The Velet Republic has managed to remove the lockdown from the L gate under their control. They now have full access to the distant L cluster. As an apparent side effect of this, all the other L gates in the galaxy are showing increased signs of activity as well. At the rate their self-correcting software is making adjustments, their maintenance cycles should also terminate within a matter of years. They beat us to it. Okay, that's fine. The problem is, did we get the fucking Grey Tempest again? I've never gotten anything but the Grey Tempest, for fuck's sake. Okay. Vexclanga Syndicate has a corporate building on LOL Science. Alright, cool. I'm going to be a loser and build a precinct house on this planet, just for fun. Just because I don't want this guy messing with our... what's the word? I don't want our crime going up too high. Anyways, which one was that? Music player. I believe that one was Hegemonic Dominion. Let me find it. This one? Yeah, it's this one. Hegemonic Dominion. Yeah, it does. It's got an interesting sound to it. It also kind of sounds like something that could be that you'd hear in like a World War II movie, you know? Okay, well now I don't know what the hell to pick. Alright, how are we doing on that sentry array? Yeah. I kept calling it a sentry array, and it's actually a strategic coordination center. That'll be nice to have, though. Strategic coordination center. Interesting first megastructure. It'll give us another sublight speed bonus, as a matter of fact. 1,400 days. Only about 1/3 of the way there. Alright, we got another 10,000 alloys. So you know what we're going to do is we are going to build more ships, I think. Should I just get new fleets or add to these ones? 100 command limit, and this one's at 120 command limit. Okay, so let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so we'll reinforce that one. There goes most of our alloys. How did I have our battleships designed again? I'm pretty sure they're neutron launchers plus Giga Cannon. And no, Tachyon Lances. Really? Okay. Low Happy was successfully prospected, revealing another Green Hills, +1 agriculture districts. Ruber Colony was successfully prospected, revealing another prosperous Mesa. 2 more max mining districts. Okay. Well, I need more energy, really. It's a planet was successfully prospected, revealing a new hot springs. Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and replace this city district with another generator district. And what else do we got? Beto's trappings revealed more ore-veined cliffs, which doesn't do me jack shit. That's +2 more mining districts. Lame. The Sacrifice Bounty Edict has expired. More ore-veined cliffs on this planet, too. Which I don't care for. Blah, 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 blah. This is also food? Huh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. And what about here? British revealed new fertile lands for another +2 agriculture districts. Meh, don't care. That's too bad. Sometimes prospecting doesn't really work out in your favor. Sometimes it does. Very, very RNG dependent. From the first Batman with Michael Keaton, he was the best Batman, hands down. Ugh. I don't know if we can be... I don't know if we can... I don't know if we can be seen together anymore, Ancient Gamer. I think we can all agree that the best Batman of all time was George Clooney. Alright? Why anybody would try to argue that, I don't understand. Alright, let's see what more ships we can add to our target throng. We don't have a lot of corvettes, so let's go ahead and add a few more of those.
Technology secured.
No, send him back to the casino. Okay, we'll add a few destroyers, and we'll put in, like... Yeah, we'll go like that. And this requires 9,100 alloys. Yikes. Okay. Flash Coolant, very good. That's why I went Tachyon Lances, because I'm getting the repeatables. Alright. Admiralty support staff, yes please. Just gotta wait for the month to roll over. 429 alloys per month. That's not great, but that's not too bad either. Now, I would have to go back and rewatch. Which one was George Clooney in? Batman and Robin. I would have to go back and rewatch it, but it might have just been because I was young when that movie came out. But that is the only time that I thought Uma Thurman was attractive. I've never really found her very... I never really felt she's very good looking. But yeah, I'd have to go back and suffer a brain aneurysm to rewatch that movie. To see if I still feel that way. I guess you didn't like Nicole? Nicole? There's those synthetics again. Pesky synthetics. I don't want you. Go away. I hate this tablet. Okay, let's add another clerk. Beto's trappings. We're really not hurting for consumer goods. But let's go ahead and add another civilian fabricator anyways. We are more than okay on rare crystals each month, so yeah. I'm gonna do something really annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. I'm just gonna piss you off right now. I'm gonna rename some systems. Just for you, buddy. There we go. So there's George. Now we go Mooney. There we go. And was. Now this one. The oops, hang on. There we go. Best. You see where I'm going with this? Batman. There you go. Now, every system connected to our home system reminds you of who the best Batman was. Just for you, buddy. I guess you didn't like Jack Nicholson's Joker. Not really. I mean, well, at the time I loved it. Looking back, though, I think Heath Ledger did a far better job as Joker. But that's just, you know, in retrospect, right? His Joker was pretty good. It wasn't so much that it... How do I word this? It doesn't feel so much that it was Jack Nicholson playing the Joker. It feels like it was just Jack Nicholson playing Jack Nicholson. And... done up like the Joker character, you know. I'm gonna get rid of these. Let's replace. Actually, no. Yeah, we need 2 sources of alloys, not just the one. On our Ecumenopolis, as helpful as that could be. Semper Buffo. These astrocartographers are petty. Look at that right there. I'm gonna zoom in nice and close so that it's in. Hang on, let me go ahead and what happens if I oops, interdimensional trade increases. Cool. Ah, shit. Okay, never mind. Let's just hide the outliner for you. Let's zoom in nice and close. There you go. Start from top left and work your way clockwise around the system names. Thanks, send me that file so I can make the Planet Destroyer. I haven't seen one after Clooney.
Technology secured.
Admiralty support staff. Well, I don't need to research the Strategic Coordination Center anytime soon because I just repaired one. So that's a start. Although, eventually, we should be allowed to build a second one. 2 Strategic Coordination Centers that will be spectacular. Because that will give us a wicked sublight speed bonus. Let's see, Blade of the Huntress already gives us plus 25% sublight speed. This thing gives us how much again? Plus 15%, so we'll have plus 30% from 2 Strategic Coordination Centers. Oh man, that's just going to be comical. Okay, we have another unemployed specialist here on blah 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 blah. Why? Why? That place. Talking is hard. Tech world. Let's get another research lab. Okay, Singularity Fortress. You are now upgraded. Let's go ahead and do a trade and habitation district, excuse me. Ruckbat Fortress, trade and habitation. Okay, and Jinkath Fortress, you need upgrades. Get upgraded. We're gonna get upgraded to a better habitat. Perfect. Okay, let's lock out another minor job. I need technicians. I see Trudeau has gone full fascist. What is a fascist? Guess he doesn't like people opposing him using their rights. No, he does not, clearly. Fuck, man, I'm seeing so much shit flying around about Trudeau being Castro's son. It's hilarious. Alongside that, though, there's not only that I've seen funny little images of, but there's also, I've seen a couple images today where there's a photo of Joe Biden right next to the kid that plays the banjo in Deliverance. And it's like, ever wonder what happened to that creepy banjo playing kid in the movie Deliverance? And you look at them side by side and they look the exact fucking same, except Joe Biden's like, 60 years older. It's hilarious. Yeah, that whole situation with the Freedom Convoy was not handled well at all. One sec. Sorry about that. Okay.
Construction
we're just
complete.
kind of chilling. We're building up some alloys again. Ooh, what do we got here? A Plunder
Technology
and
secured.
Rathador stations have fully done things. They're now fully upgraded. Good. Okay. We can build a Juggernaut somewhere now that we have the... do I have the tech for Juggernaut, though? Appeal cooperative research channels. Everybody's opposing it. Ha ha ha! Bitch. Let's support this. Sure. Fucking why not? Minor military sanctions. Let's support that too. Fuck it. Why not? of the soulless. No, oppose that. Fuck off. It's terrible.
Technology secured.
Okay. Same thing is happening here. But by here, I'm assuming you're in Australia, right? Fireforge? Oh, I already upgraded this. Okay, so we need one more. That's right, we need the Habitat Center Patrol. Okay. That requires more pops. Damn tablet, the guy running against him is a shoo-in. I haven't seen that one, though. The special investigator has linked Biden to Hillary and her lawyer spying on the White House and Trump's private home while he was president. Can we say public hanging for the treasonists? Yeah, that's fucked up. Why am I not surprised that the people who were accusing somebody else of doing bad things are just as guilty of doing the bad things? It is what it is. It is the modern world for you. Shit's going weird. And I'm born and raised Albertan. I am conservative to my core. So yeah, in a lot of, like, I'm definitely very right-leaning in my political affiliations, and by very right-leaning, I don't mean like I'm a fucking I'm a communist or anything like that. I just, you know, in the grand scheme of things, the Western world is the entire Western world, despite where you lean on the political spectrum within your own politics and whatnot, whether you're, you know, more liberal or more conservative, right-leaning, left-leaning, whatever, you name it. In the grand scheme of things, pretty much all of Western civilization is left-leaning. You know, if you look at like a political spectrum, and then if the needle was straight up, where it's like perfectly neutral between liberalism and conservatism and conservativism. Pretty much all of Western civilization, that needle is further towards the left side, towards more progressive liberalism, right? At least Biden and Trudeau weren't on a vacation while your country burned. There will be public hangings. Now they're saying there will be assassinations because the left is going to lose and they won't give up power. Sweet. I'll be more than happy to watch the stories unfold on YouTube. That's good enough for me. Alright, now here's a good question. Do I use up alloys and start building up more ships, or should we just save them for another megastructure? And in fact, we could actually queue up construction of another megastructure, like right now. Now, what happened to that guy that was building our damn gateway? Oh, it's done. We need just a little bit more energy, and then we can activate it. Nika 4508. What's going on? Should I get Federation expansion pack or Apocalypse? You should get it. You should get one of the expansion passes. Where possible, avoid getting just an individual DLC, because it's far more. You get far more value for the amount of money you will spend if you buy an expansion pass as opposed to a single DLC. Because if I recall right, a resolution has failed. Ha! Fuck you. If I recall right, a single DLC... why am I buying these? Fuck off. A single DLC is around like $10, I think. This is like Canadian. Whereas an expansion pass is around like 20 to 25, possibly 30. So, Civil War will ensue if there is assassinations. Oh yeah, no kidding. So expansion passes, I believe, are anywhere around like 25, 30 bucks Canadian, and a single DLC is usually about 10 bucks. So right there, like it's totally artificial value creation. But for a single expansion pass, for the price of 2 individual DLC, you're getting 3. I would recommend. Oh fuck, that's tough. That's honestly tough. We can breach the shroud. I don't have the energy credits. So let's go ahead and sell a crap load of minerals. So, breach the shroud. Attempt to penetrate the shield. Psionic shields, baby. Hell yeah. That's awesome. First real try of breaching the shroud, and we get psi shields. I'll take it. Anyways, I hope that kind of answers your question. Nika, the real question is, what do you want out of your Stellaris? Like, what DLC do you have already? Do you have just the base game and no DLC, or do you already have a couple DLC and or expansion passes? Did you get the deluxe edition of the game? Because that came with Expansion Pass 1, which gives you Utopia and Leviathans, which are great starting additions to the game, as well as the Plantoids Species Pack, which adds some more customization. But yeah, let me know in chat what you have already. If you just have the base game, and what you would like more out of in your Stellaris experience. Do you want to have more options when it comes to warfare? Do you want to play as a different kind of empire? Do you want to be able to experience a machine uprising? Do you want to engage in more diplomacy and have a deeper pool of options within the galactic community, as well as within your federations and whatnot? Let me know. I got Stellaris on PS Store for $39.99 with everything up to federations. Jesus, that is a steal. So, I didn't take a screenshot of it, but I've got a save file right now where I built a Dyson sphere around a red giant, and the red giant is so big that the Dyson sphere does not, like, cover it. There's little bits of it sticking out from those panels of the Dyson sphere, and it looks hilarious. So I renamed that star system to Broken Dyson Sphere, and now the Dyson sphere is labeled as the Broken Dyson Sphere. It just looks goofy as hell. I thought it was funny. I'll have to get a screenshot of it. Share it in the Discord or on my Twitter. I've been watching that Orsic Fireforge along with Canada, France, and the EU. Well, that's nothing new to Albertans. Like, one of our previous premiers, Alison Redford, she was caught multiple times going on vacations, like with her daughter, on the taxpayers' dime. Not obviously not during like a freedom, not during like a pandemic or a freedom convoy or any of that kind of crap. Okay, the L gate is open in Shabar and Maelstrom. Let's get our science ships to go explore, shall we? What are you talking about? Go explore, damn you. Can you not get to the Shabar and Maelstrom? Okay. Let's get you to return then. Alright, go explore.
Technology secure.
There you go. Flash coolant 10. Okay, let's get focusing rays now. No, the freedom convoys. Okay, who is now getting on the Galactic Council? The Velet Republic is still being placed on the Galactic Council. I think part of the reason why a lot of people are not passing the sanctions is because several people are in breach of galactic law right now. Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in the galactic community, and out of 9, 5 of them are in breach of galactic law right now. So the more sanctions we impose, the more problems that they will be encountering, which is awesome. So we kind of want those. Because most of these people that are in breach of galactic law are not our allies. So if we keep fucking with them in the galactic community and putting down more and more sanctions, yeah, that could be very, very interesting. So this is proposed. Minor economic sanctions was proposed. Okay, that's right there. And what other sanctions are there? Research sanctions, I guess. I can propose that. Environment and technology. Minor research sanctions. I already have a pending resolution? What the hell is it? Astral Studies Network. Right. Shit. I don't know if this will get passed. Yes, they are going worldwide? Really? I did not know that. That's pretty cool. Okay, Beto's trappings. Let's build a couple more things. I don't need a clerk. I need artisans, please. Thank you. Farmers. No more farmers. Artisans. Nisa want artisans. Alright. Speaking of artisans, let's go ahead and upgrade. Don't we have another civilian industries? Let's go ahead and upgrade to another civilian fabricator. Ooh, 100% crime here, huh? That would be why. Let's go ahead and upgrade a civilian replica complex. I can understand why all this, all the freedom convoys are cropping up everywhere, like now, because people have been putting up with this shit for 2 years now, and I think it's just at the point where people's frustration has finally reached a breaking point, and it's like, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. And the annoying thing is that it's at a time when a lot of countries, well, I don't know about other countries. Canada, right now, Canada, 90% of the population has been double vaccinated. 90%. And obviously that fluctuates from province to province. I believe Alberta is still only about around 80 or 85% and whatnot. But the country on a whole is at 90%. Oh, holy shit. That's not good. Chlorvincerian Zealots. Child of the stars, hear us. We are the Chlorvincerian Zealots, the chosen people of this galaxy. For centuries, we have neglected our duties towards the spiritual needs of the lesser species, but no more. Accept our doctrines and convert, or be ground to dust attempting futile resistance. There is no other choice. Let's see. Blasphemers will burn, Xeno heretics. There we go. Sure, let's just be mean to them. There's no way that can possibly go bad. Chlorvincerian Zealots. Where the hell are these guys? Oh, right there. I don't think I even knew about them. Huh. Did we even encounter them previously? They're really close, though. Sort of. Well, not really, but seriously. You clearly haven't been paying attention. New Zealand said they are imported. They're her citizens? Wait, what? What's imported? Anyways, yeah, I think like, I know for a fact that here in Canada, a lot of people are fed up with the fact that we still have mandates and restrictions in place. And some places are on full-on lockdown. Not necessarily like entire provinces, but like cities and whatnot. Some cities are still on have had additional full-on lockdowns, despite, like I said, 90% of the population of the country being double vaccinated by now. And it's like, well, what the fuck was the point in getting these in getting the poke when 9 out of 10 people have had the poke? And by this point, when did the shots first start coming out? It was a while ago. Like, haven't the shots been available for like a year now? The Freedom Convoy demonstrations, same here, all run by the left. Yep. Since we've had access to those for a year now, and the 10% of people, I guess you could say, well, 10% of adults, I might add, that haven't got them yet. Well, it's obvious that they don't. Ooh, hello. Upon entering the terminal egress system in the L cluster, it is immediately apparent that some kind of titanic struggle occurred long ago on this side of the L gate. Some planets that may once have supported life have been shattered beyond recognition, while others are covered in a fine dust that from a cursory scan appears to be an ancient deactivated nanomachines. This raises the question of whether the L gates had been locked down to keep something out or to keep something in. What happened here? I have not had that result, like, ever. Eerie silence. That's kind of cool. Anyways.
Technology secured.
But yeah, like I was saying, it's like, well, what was the point in millions of people going and getting these shots if instead of lessening restrictions and mandates and getting rid of mandates, now it's like, well, we're still seeing people be hospitalized despite 9/10 of the population getting their shots and all that stuff, blah blah blah. We need to put down more restrictions for these mandates to ensure the safety and protection of even people who have not had their shots. And it's like, whoa, hold on. If people have not had their shots by this point, that's their fucking choice, is it not? I seem to recall it being said that when this was available, it was always hey, it's your choice if you want to get these shots. And a lot of places made it not your choice, where it was just like, look, if you want to keep working here, you have to get your shots. Otherwise, we're going to ask you to leave. Or, like, quit, basically. The political volleyball been play here in Australia between our state and federal governments is sickening. I see. Yeah, and like so many people doing that and whatnot, and yet, despite that happening, it's like there's talk of more restrictions and mandates being imposed and stuff like that. So people are just frustrated, and it's obviously it's negatively impacted millions of people's lives. And yet, despite being told, oh, you need to go do this, you need to go do that to ensure the safety of other people, blah, 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 Strategic Coordination Center restored. And then, most of the population going and doing that, it's still being talked about where it's like, oh, we should impose more mandates and stuff like that. In breach, Military Readiness Act. Why? Galactic community managers that are not vassals of another empire that are using less than half of their naval capacity are in breach of galactic law. Oh shit, I guess we're making more ships. Let's create a new fleet. Add ship design. We're gonna go with what are we gonna make this out of? I don't know. We got kind of a weird mixed one, and then we got battleship plus destroyer. Let's go with battleships. You know what? Let's just go with like pure battleships. Let's add like 15 battleships. 14,000. Okay. 18,000 alloys required. Holy fuck. Sell some of these. We can definitely sell some strategic resources. Let's sell a little bit of dark matter. I got to admit, my company, where I work, they made it, well, sorry, not really where I work, but the parent company said, look, we're going to have it where at the start of the new year, you will have to have had your shots, otherwise we will ask you to, you know, leave, basically. They weren't going to fire us or anything, but it was basically saying we're just going to ask you to, you know, it's basically handing in your notice without really handing in your notice, you know. So everybody at my company and everybody in the parent company, so literally everybody that I will interact with for work has had their shots. And I ask all the time, hey, why do we still have to, like, wear masks and shit? Everybody's had their shots. What's the big deal? I mostly just do it to annoy our safety staff, but, you know. I don't know about Canada, but here in the States, they can't mandate medical procedures. We have a right to deny them. Yeah, I know. Well, we'll find out about the safety trials the pharmaceutical companies did before giving it to the public. A lawyer sued for the information. The FSA said it would take them 55 years to get that info for them. A judge told the FDA they have 8 months. 7 now, yeah. 55 years. I'm sorry, that's a load of horse shit. It might take 55 years for the actual, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess, for lack of a better term, the actual, like, results of getting the double poke to, you know, like, start turning up down the road. I don't know. There's got to be a reason that they said it'll take 55 years. Like, there's definitely a reason. Don't know what it is. Let's see. Okay, I need to get a construction ship. Ooh, there's one right there in Voltamar. Perfect. Zip a construction ship over to Terminal Egress because I want to make a starbase there ASAP as soon as we have this whole thing surveyed. You go do some automatic actually, let's just send these guys to Terminal Egress to survey there. There's a lot of stuff in Terminal Egress. I keep forgetting that. Yes, everyone involved will be dead by then. Yeah, exactly. That too. We might very well be able to beat these other dinglings into the L cluster. Well, in securing the L cluster, I should say. Hold the phone. Am I not reinforcing? I didn't hit the button. Okay, boop. There we go. That's more like it. Alright, we got a shitload of battleships being constructed now. I love it. Vexklanga Syndicate made a new branch office on IDK, lol. IDC, lol. Did I say that? It means I don't care, lol. Alien megastructure. Word has reached us that the Stellaris Compact has begun the construction of a vast long-range sensor array in the Saccus system. While still in its early stages, the completed array is set to give them unfettered insight into the interstellar travel in the galaxy, blah, 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 blah. Our gateway is done. Beautiful. We can actually now take Galactic Wonders. I forgot about that. Galactic Wonders. Alright. Very quickly approves. So let's see. Do we want to take Galactic Contender to deal with these fucking Awakened Empires? Or do we want to wait and grab Defender of the Galaxy? I don't know, man. There's just too much about this whole situation that's transpired over the last 2 years. I can't put my finger on why, but there's just too much of it that is making the back of my brain go, smells fishy.
Technology secured.
Admiralty support staff, baby. Let's get fleet management procedures again. That will give us more naval capacity, but only 20, so we'll be at like 680, or sorry, 660. So as long as we have 330 naval capacity, we shall be fine, which won't take long. We have several battleships being constructed on a lot of stations right now. The moment, like, 3 of them are done, we're fine.
Receiving communications.
Ooh, Federation
Secured.
invitation. What kind of Federation? Martial Alliance. Okay. Okay, that's unexpected. Let's do it. Focusing arrays. Alright, let's go ahead and keep going with the focusing arrays for now. We'll get the Dyson Sphere a little bit later. Federation formed. Strange asteroid. Alright. I do not need... Oh, the new Gearoid Khanate. Right, I forgot about them. I do not need to have an envoy improving relations with the Velet Republic, so you can fuck off. And the new Gearoid Khanate, you can fuck off. There we go. Let's fix that. Now, let's check out the Clixtac Stellar Compact. I believe I was trying to make nice with them, which I am. Can we invite them to the Federation? I'm already improving relations, aren't I? Yeah, I already am. Okay, so what am I on about? Invite to Federation? Is that a thing? Will not join a Federation with Velet Republic. Okay, well, that's too bad. Okay, open borders with the Tronzaru Continuity. Who the hell are these guys? Ancient Caretakers. Okay. It's the other Fallen Empire. Interesting. Exklanga Syndicate has constructed a branch office on blah 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 blah. Well, they keep putting ads on the radio that if you're not vaccinated, you are 11. Oh, wait. It's up to 15 now times more likely to die. What? The one thing that has irritated me from the get-go is going on about how getting your shots is likely to reduce the spread of how do I word this? You're less likely to transmit the illness if you have your shots. And it's like, well, hold the fuck on. That's not entirely true, because a vaccine is not a cure. That's not how it works. You can still get the illness. It's just you will be asymptomatic and probably not hospitalized, which is in some ways more dangerous because you will have the illness and be asymptomatic and still leave the house
Special
and shit like
project
that, you know?
complete.
At which point you will be spreading it. I don't know. I've had this... Ooh, Tianki. Venerable. Got frequency tuning. We've had this conversation ad infinitum at work, and I don't get any happier discussing it. I'll just put it that way. Alright, Titans. Attack. Alright, accuracy is only 85%. We want to change that with auxiliary fire control. But why? Because we have frickin' psionic shields, baby. Look at all the energy usage for psionic shields. 300. 300. We won't even be able to fit every slot with a psionic shield. That's insane. The crystal infused plating on the rest of it. Okay, and what do we got here? Reduces shield hit points. Okay. Do I have jump drives? I do. Fuck it. I'll equip them. Why not? Let's see. Battleships, you have jump drives. You don't have psi shields, though. Oh. Well, that's too bad. There we go. Let's take a look. 2880 shields compared to 2610. You know, so this is just an indication of how good psi shields are. Or in the same manner, dark matter deflectors, which you can also get. Enigmatic deflectors or dark matter deflectors? I can't remember. Anyway, so 3 hyper shields and 3 crystal plating. We have 4980 hull points and 2610 shields. However, in order to be able to equip psi shields, we can only have 2 psi shields. However, we can equip another crystal-infused plating, which gives us 5640 hull points, and the 2 psi shields gives us more shields then 3 hyper shields, and we have 2880 shield strength. So, like, we still have more overall hit points with only 2 psi shields and 4 crystal plating, as opposed to 3 hyper shields and 3 crystal plating. That's pretty fucking comical, I would say. Oops. Okay, so let's go ahead and change these around. Get rid of that. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know about this one, though. Let's see. Hyper shields, hyper shields, hyper shields, hyper shields. Okay, 2,900 hull points here. We'll have to... And what was the shields again? 1460. Okay. We have to increase this to 3450, and this will give us 1,200. Okay. This one, not so much. But then again, I might want to change this. Nah, actually, let's leave it. Let's do an advanced reactor booster so that we can throw another psi shield. There we go. I like that better. Alright, cool. Now our destroyers will probably be 2 psi shields and 3 crystal infused plating, which is exactly what we have to do. Hyper shields. Wait, whoop. 480 with 3 hyper shields. We're looking at 435. So yeah, again, 2 psi shields better than 3 hyper shields. Crazy. I like it though. Bam. All right, now this little guy. 1 psi shield. Fuck, that's painful. Can you throw another one on? Oh shit, you can. Sweet. What if I give you a picket computer? Oh, your evasion drops. Well, we don't need plus 25% evasion because that's a big loss in evasion, honestly. So let's just give them a picket computer. That increased tracking. There's nothing wrong with that. And we can also get rid of these Stormfire autocannons and instead equip energy siphons because we have access to those. So we'll research them, and then we will replace all of our small slots from Stormfire autocannons, which I do believe have a shield damage bonus. But the big thing about Stormfire autocannons is they have a very low cooldown, 2.3 days of refire time. They have bonus to shield and bonus hull damage. So we will actually be able to get rid of a lot of small slots of shield weapons, anti-shield weapons, because if I recall right, energy siphons are actually get a really big damage bonus against what's it called, shields. Okay, we need to re-up our Unity ambitions. Scientific revolution, destress managers, short first reply. Oops, actually I don't know if a grand fleet was a good idea. That might jump our naval capacity up another significant amount. Ugh. I just realized we lost a buttload of our naval capacity because we joined a federation. That actually works out really well for us. Yep, I'm gonna die from Wuhan flu if I'm not vaccinated. Had it, survived it. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Are you sure? I could have sworn it's what doesn't kill you makes you stranger. Pan-Galactic Mutual Assistance Pact. Okay. What else do we got? Extraction patterns. Let's get that. I don't want them to be associates. I want them to actually be a part of the Federation. What would it take to get them to join? Invite to Federation. Will not join a Federation with new Gearoid Connate. Okay. Might I suggest getting over it? See, if it wasn't for that, we could totally change our war philosophy to not allow for wars of aggression. And that would be enough. We'd be at like +2 acceptance. So they would join. but it is what it is. Anyways, I really shouldn't be going on too much about my thoughts on this whole worldwide situation, because I have my opinions, and not everybody will agree with them, and not everybody wants to fucking hear mine, so... Alright, there we go. More naval capacity being used up. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to hold off on using one of these. Ooh, jeez, I keep forgetting to reverse engineer. What the hell? Plus 10% research speed. I love it. Let's go ahead and find some peaceful applications. There we go. Plus 5% happiness, minus 5% pop consumer goods, minus 5% amenities. La 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 la. Ooh, Vlur. Okay. Ancient fad, more happiness. Oh shit. I totally forgot about the L cluster. Terminal egress. Okay. Where's my construction ship? Yeah! Fuck you guys. We're grabbing the L cluster. We're grabbing the L cluster. I haven't worn a mask except at work, but I didn't wear one today. They legally can't ask me for my medical code information. It's against HIPAA laws? Really? Yeah, for the most part, I don't wear one. We have to wear one at work. For now. So obviously, like, I do that. Well, I shouldn't say we have to wear one all the time at work. It depends where you are. Like outside in the yard and whatnot, you don't need one, obviously, because you're probably alone and in your forklift and nobody's anywhere near you. But like in the office spaces, yeah, we have to have one on for those moments. Which, for me, I work in the office, so that's all the time. Oops, hang on. Focusing arrays, baby. Let's get more focusing arrays. Okay, I need these battleships to finish construction so that I can change their design. Give them some upgrades. Everybody likes upgrades. Yes, sir, I'll sue the person who ADKD, not the company, that person? Oh. Asks. Oh, okay. Actually don't have any other... Ooh, hello. We'll take the science one. Perfect.
Charted. Technology
I don't have enough for the patron of the arts. Okay, so let's fix that. Bam. Problem solved. And talk to the artisan troop. It is a deal. Done. I don't know if it's really necessary for me to do that with the Patron of the Arts modifier. I mean, it's not like we really need a hell of a lot of Unity anymore. Frequency tuning! Yeah, baby. Okay. Derp, derp, derp. I've been neglecting to do stuff on my planets. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a Sacrificial Temple.
Technology secured.
I think most of our planets have a Hollow Theaters plus a Sacrificial Temple at some point. Right? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so I make all these artisan jobs, but does anybody want to work them? No. They're like, no, I want to be a criminal instead. Frequency tuning done. You know what? I feel like building a second strategic coordination center. Oh, star system charted. Oh, hold on. Ooh. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Please continue scanning. I will secure the L cluster for the glory of the Remenant Desployers. You better believe it. I like how this is bugged and it doesn't like show your territory up there. Until I think you have to reload the game. You know, the L cluster doesn't seem to be that terribly far away from the edge of the galaxy on a large galaxy size, but on a small galaxy size, like a 200-star galaxy, considering the galaxy is like not even like in terms of number of stars, it's only a third the size, but the actual area is only about like half as big. The L cluster looks a lot further away, which is pretty common, pretty comical. Excuse me. Oh, now we're losing food. Okay, perfect. Probably because I moved all those people out of those food jobs on Beto's trappings. I think that's exactly why. Well, whatever. They'll fill in. They'll fill in. How much are we getting from a single farmer? Let's scroll down. 15.8. Jesus, so 2 farmers will resolve that. Well, 3 and we'll be back in the positive. So I just got to wait for those to grow. Yeah, federal law. Can't ask me. Lol. Besides, I work for a worldwide company. I get a text message every day that 1 or more people have been tested positive. That's 7 or more people a week. Multiply that by hundreds of thousands of buildings. Why hasn't the government in any of these countries shut us down? Yay! We got influence. No. I don't want consumer goods for alloys. That sounds like a terrible deal. Let's see here. I got to admit I have not really been paying attention to the time, and we're actually down to less than 15 minutes in the stream. That's cool stuff. Please fill in the frickin' jobs that are above you. Don't take a clerk job instead of a technician job, please. Nobody wants to take the Death Priest or researcher jobs? Okay. Duly noted. Okay. Nobody's being promoted to take that researcher / Death Priest job, so I am not going to upgrade any of these research complex buildings. Boy, playing a xenophobe with no slaves is a little, well, it requires some finagling. Let's just put it that way. All right. But it's all good. Oh, those sons of bitches! They still went ahead and built a fucking starbase over there.
Technology secured.
Well, they got 1 star system.
Construction.
Tell you what, I'll let them just have 2. There's like nothing of value in here anyways. Not a habitable world, not rare resources like nanites, so I don't care. You can have that system. I'm going to take every single other one. Namely this one. Ooh, what did we get for a technology, I wonder? Focusing arrays, beautiful. Let's get focusing arrays 5. And engineering tech. Oops. Ooh, nanite transmutation. And what do we got now? Admiralty support staff 4. Let's take that. The battleship, is that battleship fleet done? Aim thrall. 15 battleships, cool. Okay, let's go ahead and give you an admiral. Do I have a cautious admiral? Yes, I do. Hell yeah. Plus 20% ship weapons range. That is fantastic. See you, Moby, gotta go. Yeah, no problem, buddy.
Secured.
We'll see you again soon for a future stream there, Fireforge. Have a good one, man.
Star system charted.
Extraction patterns. Okay, now let's redesign that battleship. Actually, we gotta redesign everybody now. So we get rid of the autocannon and we replace it with the energy siphon. Now the difference between the autocannon and the energy siphon is the energy siphon does have less average damage per day, like less than half. However, it's got that plus 100% shield damage bonus, and it has the same minus 75% armor damage bonus. It's really that plus 100% shield damage bonus, so like instantly double that. It also has better range. Apart from that, the autocannon has higher accuracy, higher tracking, higher average damage per day. The only downside is that it's a kinetic weapon, and we are not getting upgrades for our kinetic weapons. We already have 5 levels of flash coolant, and we're on like level 6 of focusing arrays for tech, for repeatables. So an energy siphon would definitely be more useful as of right now. The higher range plus the lower accuracy and tracking, that's fine. We got lots of tracking coming from our sensors, 15, plus the Picket computer giving us 45 additional tracking. So the tracking on our energy siphon for our little corvettes is friggin' 95, which is kind of ridiculous. So yeah, the accuracy is always going to be like 75% because evasion is capped at 90, and at 95 tracking, these things will completely eliminate all evasion. Completely. Not to mention we have our lasers that also have an additional 45 to tracking, so they have 95 tracking as well, so they hit at 95 at 90% accuracy at all times as well, because they completely eliminate the evasion of other ships. Our destroyers. Let's throw on the energy siphons. These are set to artillery. Okay, interesting. Fine though. Chance to hit plus 5, so these have 80% accuracy and only 65 tracking, which is fine. Well, the small weapons aren't really for anti. We're gonna do 1 energy siphon and 1 laser on the destroyers, because we obviously don't want 2 energy siphons. That's just goofy. So the laser will be okay. We could go with the plasma cannon, maybe. Well, the plasma cannon... The interesting thing is that plasma cannons have less average damage per day than lasers, and lasers have a higher chance to hit. It's kind of comical. Alright. This'll do. We don't want to replace all of the autocannons with just energy siphons left, right, and center. We do want to have like 1 small laser is acceptable, more than acceptable, I should say. Okay, and that's that. And now the battleship. Oh, that's right. I had to do the psi shields on the battleship, not add energy siphons or anything like that. All right, so 2 psi shields and a crystal infused plating, and we're done there. Now everybody needs upgrades. All right. We have the alloys? I think we do. What the hell do I need Zero for again? Oh yeah, psi shields. Right. So I think I'm going to get rid of that automatic trade. Current market rate 101. Oh shit. Okay, maybe that's not a good idea. Add new monthly trade. Sell minerals. Let's sell like 400. 400 a month. There. break that. There we go. Okay. Upgrade, please. 10 more Zro from this guy. How much Zro do I have? 26. Okay, we should be okay. You could also go upgrade, and you go upgrade too. Beautiful. Aw, another scientist died. That's too bad. Losing scientists left, right, and center now. Let's see. Voidcraft expert? No, let's get an industry expert. That makes more sense. Well, on a brighter note, spring is almost here. I'll be grabbing my backpack, my pew-pew, and my fishing pole, and head off into the great outdoors for 3 days a week. That actually sounds pretty cool. I'd be willing to join you, but I probably wouldn't join you in the actual, like, you know, shooting things part. Fishing, definitely. I have not gone fishing in a long time. It's been like 20 years, and I'm pretty sure the last time I went fishing was with my grandfather, who passed away, fuck, I don't even know how long ago. About 7-8 years ago now. So, and I hadn't seen him in a good long time prior to that already, so yeah, I'll never get the chance to fish one again, which sucks. Ship set. Hang on a second. I got a thing. Ship set. Oh, this is the Avian ship set. I quite like the Avian ship set. This is what their Titan looks like. I think their Titan looks pretty badass. But yeah, I quite like the Avian battleships. Especially the hangar, but hang on, I'll just quickly make a setup. So that was the hangar bow, and I'm going to add the hangar core. Actually, no, let's do the carrier core, excuse me. And on the back, yeah, broadside stern. That'll work.
Star system charted.
Let's go ahead and... This design can't be changed while target throng is upgrading. I'm not changing anything. Fuck off. Whatever, never mind. Charted. Not shooting anything, it's for protection. Hunting season will be over except for turkey. Oh, okay, fair enough. Also, the Avian ion cannon I've always thought looks pretty cool. Okay, now I need to build another... starbase. Let's go ahead and build it in A for Mike next, and then we will build it here in Withril. And I can't build it down there, so we'll build it here instead. And that's most of the L cluster under our control. Very good. You do hunt though, right? I'm assuming you do. I gotta admit, hunting is one of those things that I would not mind trying, like at least once, but I highly doubt I will ever get the opportunity to. Alright, we're just a couple minutes away from 2 hours. This was another pretty quiet stream, just a lot of bullshitting, I guess, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. I enjoyed myself just trying to clean up the overall economic situation here in our empire, and I think we're doing a pretty good job because we're up to 450 alloys a month. I'm able to sell oh my god. I'm really worried about these things, though. I'm worried that we're going to have a machine uprising, even though we don't have synthetics. So I don't know. Computational overclocking. Our researchers have managed to isolate the cause behind the recent spikes in our supercomputer CPU clocking frequencies. It appears that the artificial general intelligence systems for the units in question have been overclocking their processing hardware in order to expand local machine learning algorithms beyond intended capacities. Some of our scientists have expressed considerable excitement towards this unexpected improvement in AI learning behavior, citing the possibility of future recursive self-improvement. Others, however, are concerned that the added CPU load may cause future instabilities and undesired software outcomes. Reset the artificial general intelligence systems to prevent further developments. We can't risk future complications. Or allow the learning algorithms to continue running. The benefits may outweigh the risks. Let's go ahead. We can't risk future complications. We'll go with that one. And with that, I am going to save the game. And we're Remenant Desployers. There we go. Alright, that's the 2-hour mark here. There will be baby bears, and where there are babies, there's a pissed off mother. Yeah. Look around, you'll be surprised who you know that might hunt. Oh, I know somebody in my company that hunts, but I fucking hate the guy, so... And probably not having a problem taking you. Yeah, I need to pay off one of the IA in that game to blow up those evil named planets. Thanks, Semper Buffo. Have a good night, buddy. Yeah. Like I said, pretty quiet stream tonight. Don't know if I'm going to get the Colossus project or not. Very tempting to. Or did I already grab it? No, we grabbed Galactic Wonders. So I would like to lean towards getting a Dyson Sphere in the next stream. And, you know, improving our overall energy output, because that will allow us to definitely build more ships for protection, because we do have an awakened empire to worry about now. But anyways... thank you very much to those of you who came by to watch me playing this live tonight. Orsic Fireforge, Ancient Gamer, Emperor Badger, Semper Buffo. Who else dropped in there? We had a new face. Nika, there we go. Nika 4508 popping in as well. Greatly appreciate it. Hope to see you all in a future stream. Tomorrow's my night off again. Thursday we're back in No Man's Sky, and Friday will be part 8. Is it part 8? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it's part 8 of the of this Remnants stream game. Next week will be the last week with this stream game. So yeah. And for those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below how you think this playthrough is going. And if you want to stay up to date on my Stellaris Console Edition content, or just my live streams in general, hit that red subscribe button and click the bell icon so you are notified whenever a new video goes public. There are links provided down in the description below that I'd really appreciate it if you check them out. You'll find one to the official Stellaris Discord, where you can become part of the greater Stellaris community. There is a big section for us console players to talk about the game, ask questions, discuss strategies amongst each other, and even set up multiplayer matches. So if you want to join a very active and populated Discord to talk about Stellaris Console Edition with other players, that's the place to be. And you'll find links to my own personal stuff, such as my Twitch channel, my Twitter feed, and my own Discord for fans of my content to freely join. All of those links are down in the description below. And yeah, we'll be back on Thursday night. Until then, I hope the rest of the week goes uneventfully. And I do hope to see you during a future live stream. This is Mobius signing off for tonight. Take care.